And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. And tonight, we've got the Seattle Supersonics playing against the Philadelphia 76ers. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And, of course, the games tonight, Greg, the last before Thanksgiving. And no games scheduled for tomorrow.
It's always nice. The NBA gives everyone Thanksgiving off. The players certainly appreciate it, and it acts as a nice bookend to start the season.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Payton passes to Radmanovich. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Lewis kicks to Payton. Barry the pass to Radmanovich. Down low, here's Booth. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Robinson, that's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Lewis passes to Barry. Iverson against Lewis. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown. Rebound by the 76ers. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
And here are the Supersonics now, after the Sixers pick up 2. Here's Robinson, and the shot goes in. Robinson's got 8 points.
That's a battle inside, and through all the contact, he's able to finish that one.
Payton right side. Here's Barry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at Philadelphia. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know.
And right now for the 76ers, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Read the defense beautifully, puts the ball on the floor, and makes a play. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Lewis gets the bucket.
A lot of strength behind Lewis's drive there. He was not going to let the defense stop him.
The 76ers leading by 4. There's Williams with the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Nice jumper there, flashing how dangerous he can be shooting the ball.
Timeout called by Nate McMillan. He's ready to talk things through with them. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
And the 76ers making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Here's Booth. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Williams. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Nate McMillan. Obviously, the focus will be on Allen Iverson and slowing him down. I talked to Coach about it, and he told me, you can't try and bully AI. He's used to that. And he takes the contact and lives at the line. We just want to make everything a challenge for him and drop his shooting numbers. There is no easy answer for the answer. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And so Peyton will bring it up for the Supersonics. A 12-point game. Pass to Lewis. There's the screen. Clock at 6. They need this. It's tipped.
Boy, that was a demoralizing rejection right there. This is what happens when you challenge him at the basket.
Some changes for Seattle. Scalabrini's checked in for Radmanovic. And it's Forte in for Barry. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter.
Stifling the offense in close. I love how he got right into their business there.
And that one's good, Iverson. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And so the timeout taken by Nate McMillan here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. There's a minute 34 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Lewis, and he jams it with authority.
Oh, I love watching Lewis with the hammer on that one, refusing to just lay it up. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Peyton. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Pass to Scalabrini. Now Peyton. 5 to shoot. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Trying his luck from deep. And it's Forte missing. The 76ers leading by 15. Robinson for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Peyton Williams with the block.
Hey, if you lack rim protection, you will be taken advantage of. That's great defense.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Nice ball movement by Seattle. Nice shot by Booth.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it looks like the Supersonics will retain possession here. Anderson with the ball. Lets it go from deep. The shot will not fall. And so it's Philadelphia cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Forte. Still without a basket.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Shot's good by Gibson.
Refusing to give up on the play. Hard work pays off.
And Seattle shooting a meager 37% for the game. That's tipped. Gibson with the steal. And James with a clear path to the hoop. And James throws it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Felder. Edwards defending. Pass to Forte. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Williams with the block.
Yeah, when you go to the rim, you better bring it or it's going to get rejected.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Supersonics, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings.
You know, for the Supersonics, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Some changes for Seattle. Radmanovich is checked in for Potapenko. Lewis comes in for Scalabrine. And Barry subbed in for Felder. And it's White missing.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Right at the free throw line. No good off the front iron. And it's Williams with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Drops in the tray.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Radmanovich. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Lewis gets the bucket.
And look at the effort level Lewis is delivering, outplaying his opponent.
There's Williams with the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
Buckets coming in bunches right now. He is just being big time.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Lewis. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Takes a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Outside range. That's hard to defend.
The Supersonics have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Pass to Radmanovich. Shoots the 3. And Lewis is good for 3. Lewis has got 11.
And this is how assertive Lewis is on offense. He loves going right up with these shots.
Sinks the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Barry. He has yet to score. Pass to Lewis. Good. Nice job down low.
And so far, Lewis has been really aggressive with the shot, and it's creating results.
Williams outside. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now here's Lewis. 13 points in the game. Pass to Radmanovich. And another three for Seattle.
This is exactly what Radmanovich is known for, a steady hand shooting the perimeter shot.
And the 76ers call time here. And the 76ers with some changes. Robinson comes in for Alford. And Iverson's subbed in for Edwards. Here's White. An absolute bomb from three-point range. White's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Philadelphia. Payton looking around. Here he goes. Williams with the block. Oh, and here comes Robinson. Oh! What a finish.
It's a good night when you're racking them up like that.
Payton against White. Payton dishes to Radmanovich. Lewis outside. Puts up a deep three. Another three for Seattle.
Talking about range, I tell you what, Lewis showing he's got the ability to knock down threes from different area codes.
Took him no time at all on that one. He's got 14.
Looking to stretch things out and using an accurate shot to do so.
Tipped away. With the step back. Payton can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Iverson gets the bucket.
Boy, a guy like Iverson can really wear out a defense. He's just so quick and can pull up in seconds and get by you in seconds. He just makes it hard to deal with him.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
Puts up a deep three. Oh, he got it!
Nice cold.
He beats the buzzer!
Count it out.
Oh, big time shot!
How about that?
Woo.
Yo!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Way out in front, their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so Payton will bring it up for Seattle. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That will complete this four-game homestand. Here's Radmanovich, guarded by Robinson. Good on the bucket. Payton's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Sonics.
Payton gets free inside, doing a nice job. An athletic guard who has excellent creativity. He knows how to score in close to the hoop.
White, good.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Fast break, Philadelphia. Floats it up for Williams. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now, here's Payton. Takes it inside. Pass to Barry. Hits the three-point bomb. Barry's got himself on the board with three there.
Man, how about the stroke there from Barry? Has such an effortless release on his three ball.
Shots good by Williams.
Terrific setup. Excellent floor vision.
Seattle has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Near the three-point line, it's Lewis, and it's Seattle with another.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Hits it from three-point range.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. There's the triple. Another three for Philadelphia.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Lewis. He's got 18. Pass to Payton. 5 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Payton's got 6 points.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Williams for 3. It's hauled in by Barry.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here is Robinson. He's got 24. Buries it from 3-point range.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Lewis outside. Here's Radmanovich, guarded by Robinson. Here's Lewis, and it's White with the rebound. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Wasted no time on that one. He's got 20.
Well, Iverson can dish it out just about as well as he can score it. I mean, instinctively finding the ready shooter there.
Payton against White. And it's sent back by White.
He was not having it. Get that stuff out of here.
Offensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Payton against White. Here's the floater. And it's Payton getting it to go. He's got 8.
It's really one of the key shots in Payton's arsenal. That little floater over the top.
Williams gets the bucket.
And that's how you set up your teammates. Great pass.
The Supersonics have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Lewis a screen on Robinson. Back to Lewis. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul. Scalabrine's checked in for Seattle. And the 76ers making a change here. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter of the game. 6 to shoot. Rebound by the 76ers. Edwards got 4 rebounds in this game. For the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And stolen by White. Here's James. And the dunk by James.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And it's sent back by White. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Both teams will make substitutions. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Poked loose. White against Anderson. Pass to Lewis. Shot to stop the run. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Defense has to be careful with Lewis at the arc. The guy won't hesitate to fire if given space. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Forte. The 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers Able to put on a show for the ages. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor. The scoreboard showing what a complete performance this has been. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Alford. Buries it down low. Alford's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the 76ers. Anderson against Jones. Lewis outside. Fires the three. Alford with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Buries the long-range jumper.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Lewis with the three. Rebound by the 76ers. Lets it go with the three. The 76ers another three.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Fast break, here they come. Oh!
Goodness. Mercy, mercy me.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that steal setting up the break. Nice job.
Now here's Anderson. They're running. Here's Alford. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They're very fresh, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denials.
Pass to Forte. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Count that one.
And providing the scoreboard they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by Philadelphia.
Jones from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Lewis gets the bucket.
Good work offensively, spacing out the D.
Philadelphia's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Now here's Lewis. Pass to Forte. Yes, that goes in. Forte's got his first points of the night.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Here's Alford. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Here's Forte. Pass to Lewis. Here's Alford. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Look, it's been this way for him all night. Points have come in bunches and easy.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Lewis outside. The tray. Good on the triple. Lewis has got 6 in the quarter.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And here are the Supersonics now. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. From the arc, the 76ers another 3.
That's the kind of D
that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
James with it. Rashard Lewis covering. And Edwards slams it in.
At its best, an unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Here's Forte. Seattle missing again.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year.
Team twice like these two will this season. Always nice to get a win in that first battle. They'll go up 1-0 in the season series against the Supersonics.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Williams.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
James fires from way outside. The long-distance three is buried.
Caught the defense sleeping and sets up a wide-open shot.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Protopenko, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Forte. Defended by Jones. Pass to Lewis. To stop the run. And it's good on the way in. Lewis has got 31.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
And the basket by Edwards.
Clearly, a defensive breakdown there, guys. They didn't play him close enough on the inbound and then gave up the triple.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.